Dory.
And
He's
Daryl.
Yes, we are.
Yes. Anyways, welcome back to Vinyl Reviews.
Yes, indeed.
We have a very special review today.
Yes, we do.
Very special Spaceman.
Yes, it's been a while since we've reviewed one of his albums.
Mhm.
It's a little bit of a hint.
I think we've done a few, right?
At least one. I think it was just one.
I think it was just one. And
But soon to be two.
soon to be two, and maybe more because it's very easy to talk about this man. Spaceman.
Indubitably.
And Corey, who is that and what album could it possibly be?
It is Before These Crowded Streets by the Dave Matthews Band.
No.
I'm joking, although I do love myself some Dave Matthews. It's another Dave.
It-
David Bowie. Hunky Dory. Yeah.
It's a fantastic album.
Yeah.
And
It's awesome.
I always thought the cover was really trippy.
Yeah, I guess kind of looks like,
It's like really
a painting or
Yeah, it's
something.
like Andy Warhol.
Yeah, which is well, I guess we'll talk about it later.
Indeed. Well, Corey, what year did this come out?
It came out sometime in the 70s, like 1971, I believe.
Which would make you negative.
Like 19.
Yikes.
At least it's, I was supposed to say pretty young back then, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that is true. Well, would you do the honors and read us the track listings? Great album. Holy shit, I forgot.
Mhm. It
Like,
is,
what's
every song on here is like a banger.
Yeah, because typically we pick something out and then we listen to it for the week or two.
Yeah,
And
we'll do that again.
revisiting this was just like very
Spacey.
nostalgic,
Indeed.
very classic.
We both are big fans of David Bowie.
Indeed, we are.
The track listing to Hunky Dory is track one, or side one, track one, is Changes, a classic. I'm sure if you've ever heard a David Bowie song, you've heard Changes. Then track two. Damn it. Why is this so hard?
So she number track two. Please be cautious of the water in the background.
It's gonna be this clusterfuck of my review.
Yeah, where are we at?
I'm on track two.
Okay, track two.
Still for the last 20 minutes. Oh, You Pretty Things. Followed by 8-line poem, number 3, which is whatever.
It's a strange one, but I love it.
Inside. And another old classic, Life on Mars.
Yep.
And I think as you're finding out recently, there could very possibly
Could
be
be.
Life on Mars or another
David Bowie
planet.
probably went there when he passed away.
David Bowie might be from another planet.
Yeah, that is also true. It's something different.
R.I.P. Number 5, one of Derek's favorite words back in the day, kooks.
Mm-hmm. Which is funny because that song I just found out was a song to his kid that wasn't born yet about his parents. So I don't know what he meant by it.
Very enlightening.
Thank you.
Number 6, Quicksand.
Good one.
Yeah, don't get sucked in it though, you get sucked under the ground.
Indeed you will.
Side 2, Fill Your Heart. Number 2, Indie Warhol, as we were mentioning earlier.
Yep.
Number 3, Song for Bob Dylan.
It's a good one. It's very Bob Dylan-esque.
We should make a song for Bob Weir.
We should. It would sound pretty crazy, but
It would. Number 4, Queen Bitch. And number 5, so last song on the album, the Bowie brothers. Bowie brothers.
I think it's Bewley.
Bewley
That's what
Rose.
I've always called it. So what would you say? First of all, let me take a look at this. I like the
Feast your
back
eyes on
because I'm
David
assuming
Bowie.
this is probably real paper he was writing
No,
on.
I had him actually hand write
Oh
that.
yeah,
on
true, yeah.
Yeah. Back when I was negative 19, I had him hand write it.
Yeah, I like how it's like just like crossed out.
Yeah,
it just
so I was
looks
like,
like he drew it.
yeah, well, when he did it, I was like, dude, the song's about Andy Warhol, not Andy Monument. He's like, oh, my bad.
George Underwood is who did the art, which is interesting. And did you know?
Do you think you'd have Andy Warhol like to do the cover?
Yeah, that would have been sick. I almost honestly thought he did.
Yeah, I think it's a Bob Hill or Grant Hill or whoever Reese has his name.
Brian Ward.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, that was the cover photo, but the front cover art was from George Underwood.
Oh, George Hill.
So, out of these lovely 11 songs, what would you say is your fave?
Ooh, it is
and
hard to
probably
pick.
Why?
You know, Life on Mars is probably one of them.
Great piano opening.
Changes is a classic. All You Pretty Things, classic. You know, Andy Warhol too is an awesome
Yeah,
song.
sick.
Those are probably my top songs.
Yeah, I would say. So there's a few.
Don't make me spew.
Yeah, this is hard. Which is what she said.
Yeah.
I'd have to say number one is "Oh You Pretty Things."
It's a good one.
The Bowie brothers too, though. I remember me and Jim used to partake in marijuana.
You and Jim Morrison
Yeah.
from the Doors?
Yep. And we, there was one night we were upstairs in his attic. It wasn't really an attic. It's like for those.
Where's the story going?
It's like a weird room. It's like a house.
I know what an attic is.
No, I know you do, but I'm explaining to them. It's like, it had like its own living room and like kind of area you could chill in, I guess you could say. And we were listening to the Bowie brothers, and there's a line where it says, "And the devil may be here, but you can't think about that." And when that happened, it was like this big bang on the wall. And that song just stayed with me ever since then. It was very trippy and very scary. But
Did you answer the wall?
no, we ran downstairs. Queen Bitch is a very classic because it was in a skate game, I think Skate 1.
It's the one with Jeremy Rogers?
No.
Nate,
Yeah, I mean, really,
we're gonna
they're all
review some
great.
of his albums at some point.
And I think too, what was super sick about this is it's like way more piano-y and like
I mean, this is like
it's like you have like you
David
have
Bowie album when you think about it. It was like what
No,
third,
definitely, but it's
third
like,
album, fourth album, something like that.
like the fucking Man Who Sold the World was like heavier.
Mhm.
I feel like and like rock and rollier. And then like this one was, I always say it was like honky tonk. I'm wondering if that's where he got
Hunky Tonk.
Hunky Dory from, because it
Could
was,
be.
more like that. It was just a little more. I don't know. It was like a lot more artistic, especially with the song about Andy Warhol. That intro is fucking weird. I love it.
It's Warhol.
Halls, as in Halls.
Like it's in Scott Hall.
Hunky Dory, David Bowie.
Yeah.
Jim Production. Yeah, so this isn't, I wouldn't say this is my favorite album of Bowie's.
Yeah,
But it's up there.
the thing with David Bowie is like I personally don't think he has really a bad album.
He has some questionable albums.
He's got some that I would probably, skip.
It's hard
Possibly.
saying like David, yeah, it's hard to say like David Bowie made a bad song.
I mean, David
But
Bowie's worst albums more
It's
than
still
likely like
really fucking good.
a lot of people's best albums.
It's because Bowie was, dude, he was
That
just
makes
on like a
sense.
whole different like world. Like he was just like
Well, he was.
doing his own thing, and
He was good. He like revolutionized music.
it's like the movies he was in, and
Yeah.
I mean, he was even in an episode of SpongeBob. Like that's how insane he was.
Yeah, I mean, some of his movies are pretty trippy.
Dude, Labyrinth is fucking
That
awesome.
one? And the one movie, what's it called?
Man fell from Mars or some shit.
Yeah, he's like an alien or whatever.
Yeah, dude,
That
that
movie's
movie's
really
I don't know if I've ever watched it.
Dude,
I've seen
I have
clips.
I have it on VHS actually. You have to have a watch party on here. I feel like that movie's kind of long though. It felt long anyway.
Yeah, I mean, so was Labyrinth. Though. It was like
True. Labyrinth is classic though.
a
It's like
million hours long.
it's like Jim Henson or something.
Is it Jim Henson?
I don't know. It sounds right, maybe not. I don't know.
What are you talking about him though?
The Labyrinth, Is it a Jim Henson movie?
Oh, I don't know. I was like completely just spaced out that whole second you were talking about it.
You're in Space Oddity right now.
Yeah, I was just like, when you were talking about him, I just started picturing the scene where it's like they're all singing that dance, magic dance.
You're thinking of Space Jam.
No.
When Bill Murray jumps down a hole.
No. Bill Murray was in Labyrinth also.
Anywho,
Oh shit.
what would you rate Hunky Dory?
Hunky Dory is gonna be a very solid 8.5. And I feel like that's kind of low. Does that like a?
No, I think it just corn, so maybe it does have it on there. Pretty old album. It's like honestly like spoiler alert. I guess it actually would be a spoiler alert. I don't know why I said that, but this is like one of the probably one of the first albums I ever bought.
Which one?
Just the one in your hand. It was like
was what?
probably one of the first albums I ever ever got.
The tactful cactus by your window. See if that means something genius. I just don't know. Oh, dude, I always got freaked out. I remember that in Quicksand, where he says, "I'm closer to the golden dawn, immersed in Crowley's uniform of imagery." I was like, oh shit. He's talking about Aleister Crowley. I was like freaked out by it for some reason. But turns out it was just really sick.
Like Bobby.
Thick.
Thinking of.
Stick.
Uh,
So yeah, 8.5.
Yeah, definitely give it 2 thumbs up.
And
And I would rate it probably 8.5 as well, actually.
what would you say? So this is, was I with you when you bought this?
You might have been. I bought it at the Emporium Flea Market, actually, which is crazy that, and I've had this album for probably well over a decade, that you can find stuff like this at flea markets, and because now you probably couldn't. Unless it was like a super crazy
that one
prices.
dude.
2 hours later.
Everyone's
Yeah.
gonna be watching somebody try to put this back in the sleeve and just like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
You should pick that out.
I can't, I'm doing it like the whole time.
We need to just go there and film a video in this Southport Antique Mall.
Oh yeah.
And just to show the bullshit, ridiculous prices this guy has.
Yeah, not to slander him. I don't even know the business name, but
Yeah,
dude, some of those prices are just
questionable. And the
Yeah.
condition of the albums are very bad. Poor. Who am I?
John Lennon.
Now I'm David Bowie on your show.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that dude's prices though are.
Certainly questionable.
What was that like? He had it was like the Beatles' greatest hits or something for like $40.
Yeah, it was the blue one. It was not even the color version.
Yeah, it was
It
nuts.
was and it was beat up and scrapped up, and the freaking gatefold was kind of unglued. But yeah, that's another video. This is about David Bowie, so we just kind of went off on the rails a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we went off the rails a while ago, but
I feel like Bowie, dude, is first of all once in a lifetime.
definitely. I feel like people just in general named Dave are just amazing. Dave
Except for Dave
Matthews, David Bowie, David Yost,
David Yost is pretty
Dave
good.
Chappelle.
Yeah, I'd say Bowie was like.
And what?
I'd say Bowie was the first rock and roll I got into. Besides the Doors, it was Jimi Hendrix, the Doors, and Bowie. It's all I listened to. I've actually had this shirt for a long ass time. I just realized.
Yeah.
What year is it from? 2010.
Damn, it's almost vintage.
Yeah, because I bought it in 2010.
He was
So-
thinking about it.
But yeah, Bowie's just something else, man, and it was nice to go back through this album and just relive some memories, especially the Bewley Brothers and Oh You Pretty Things. Those two were just on repeat forever when I first got my iPod Touch.
Yeah, we're old. We're definitely dating ourselves.
Yeah, it was iPod
Figuratively
Touch.
and literally.
So yeah, I would give again 8.5. Hopefully we continue to do a little Bowie marathon.
We should. We'll definitely do more Bowies, and we'll resume our little trade. Fucking God, I fucking just have a seizure. Just. But we will do more Bowies for sure. We'll do our trade-off reviews.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do.
It's a little bit more work because work
Yeah.
and everything is find hard. God damn it, I can't talk. It's hard to find time to sit and listen to like an album properly.
Yeah, and especially it's something that you send me an album I've never listened to or a band I've never listened to, and it's like most of the times I forget because I have my own little playlist going on. So it's like
Yeah, it's like when you're in a car and listen to it, it's like a lot different than just sitting down and absorbing the music.
Yeah.
It's kind of because
It's
you're
hard
focusing
to.
on other
Yeah,
things.
it's hard to.
So I kind of like to sit down and just listen and not do anything else.
Yeah, we got some albums next time that we'll do that we gave each other that we'll save for that video.
Yep, indeed we will.
So we give this album
2 thumbs up.
This has been
Vinyl reviews. And this was Hunky Dory reviewing Hunky Dory with Uncle Daryl.
We'll see you next time.
Eat my slime.
Go ahead and let us off. Oh God. I'm gonna throw up everywhere.
Baby.
Are you sure this came out in 71?
Just look at the back of it. This one is.
I don't remember what we were talking about.
You have to restart this.
Oh yeah, track list. I'll just. Holy shit. Okay.
When we restarted, we're just going with it.
Yeah, we'll just keep going. What were we talking about? Track list?
Like the year it came out.
No, it was after that.
I guess I don't know, honestly. I don't know.